Alright guys, sorry about cutting it off where I did, but my camera was filling up, the memory was filling up, so I had to fix that. But I'm almost to my dimension, and I do apologize for the glare and the lighting. It's been a few minutes, and the sun has moved. But we are looking for 500. We have, let's see if I can manually focus. There we go. 555. So, my lathe, I should say the cross slide on my lathe, it measures direct distance. So if I were to feed this in by, this is our mark where we're at right now. If I were to feed this into 20, so I'm taking 10 thou, it would only take the 10 thou from the one side. You gotta account for the 10 thou on the other side. So if I move this by 10 thou, it's actually going to take 20. So we are going to do 40, which should get us down to 515, and then I'll probably make that my final pass, but I might do like a 10 and then a 5 as a finish cut. We'll have to see. So, start you spinning. Nope. Gotta wait for the number to come around. Alright, you notice the surface finish there isn't so nice. What's happening? What I think is happening, what I suspect is happening, is not so much that there's dirt on my ways, But what happens is dirt gets, that's why this little piece of paper is here. Dirt gets up in here because of this cover that protects my feed screw. But it gets up in here, and I'll show you as I run the machine. There's a gear back in there. See if I can focus on it for you. No, not really. There's a gear that actually runs the machine. As I turn this, that gear turns and runs against this rack. It's a rack and pinion. What happens is that dirt accumulates on this cover, and once it accumulates enough, it gets picked up by that pinion gear, and then it gets squished between the rack and the pinion, which then shakes the table and causes these ripples. I'm thinking about just taking this cover off. I've never seen a lathe with one of these on it before, but I'm just not sure what I want to do. So I'm living with it, and I found ways to minimize it, which is what like this is here for. So we measure. Let's measure over here. We are at 518. And 17 and a half. So, I don't know if I should just take a finish cut right now. It'll only be 6 thou. Yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll do my finish cut. And then we flip the piece around. So, 6 thou, no, 6 is 12, we need 9. Whew, nearly made a mistake right there. I gotta do something about my casting process. There's tons of porosity in this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Will it focus that well? Let's see. Yeah, you can see right there all those little bubbles. I gotta find something to pull the hydrogen out of the aluminum. But we are still 3 over there. And we're dead on there. So let's see if we can sand the rest of that off. Let me just double check. Oh, we're actually under right there. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I think the dye will run through there just fine. And we'll see. I'm going to leave it for now. What I'm going to do now, let me get this out of the way. Now, we've got to clean this up. You can see I put a couple steps in there. I was worried about hitting the corner of my tool holder on it. I'm not going to bother changing the jaws. Actually, you know, maybe I'll even use the jaws. At least a face, then I might pull it out later. Don't have a lot of travel on this lathe. I want to make sure I can get all the way into the inside to face it. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, you can't even see this, and I can't put the camera in a much more convenient place. So I'm going to stop this, and I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, so I've got it faced off, but I've discovered, if I can't get you focused here, there's a hole, that one right there specifically. This is all just on the surface, but that hole, I don't know if I'll be able to get the right angle to show you. It goes back in there at least 1/8 of an inch. Actually, you know what, from this angle it looks like even more. So I'm gonna have to basically I still have quite a bit of material here. What are you? Okay. So I can come back, like even another 1/4 of an inch I can come back, no problem. But that's just going to take a while. The sun's going down, it's starting to get colder, so I'm calling it a day. I might just go in there with a trepanning tool, like a boring bar type tool, and just see how deep that goes. And if it's only a little bays in there, I'll face it, and if not, maybe I'll fill it with JB Weld. Because what I actually have to do is I have to drill and tap a hole in the center so that it sits on the tripod stand. So I'm calling it a video. Probably can't even see me. Calling it a video, and You guys have yourselves a good day.